Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. So today we are going to be talking about my empties. I don't know about you, but it's really intriguing to me when people have, big collections, if they actually empty any fragrances. Well, I am here to prove to you that despite my crazy collection, I do finish my bottle. So if you're interested in my empties, please keep watching. Before we get started with the video, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Roxanne, and this is Roxanne's Retreat. If this is your first time joining me, thank you and welcome. And if you've been here before and you decided to come back, big up your whole self. Big up your whole entire self. I truly appreciate the continued support of my channel. As always, before we get into the nitty-gritty of the fragrances let us talk about my scent of the day. So today I decided to pull for this fragrance that I'm really not a fan of, but I'm going to finish it. And this is Good Fortune from Viktor & Rolf. So this is basically a white floral vanillic fragrance. It opens a little green, but I don't know what the green smell I'm getting is. But I do smell jasmine, and there's definitely some vanilla in here. So this fragrance, it's not horrible. It's not a bad fragrance. It just happens to be a fragrance that I bought. And it's really, it's not groundbreaking. It's not exciting. But I have it and I am going to wear it. I get compliments when I wear this every now and then. And gives me about 7 hours on the skin. I tend to overspray it. Sillage projection when I spray is moderate. So yep, this is Good Fortune from the house of Viktor & Rolf. I have not smelled the new one. Is it intense or whatever? I haven't smelled it. But yep, this is the one I have. The bottle is cute, but the fragrance, Alright. Okay, let's talk about my empties. So I have a bag here. It's fairly heavy. I don't know how many bottles I have in here, but I'm just gonna grab and start talking about. So the first one here that has been emptied, and so these I've emptied within the last 6-7 months, and I just kind of kept them so I could actually make a video about my empties. So the first one here I have is this one. This is Ariana Grande's Cloud. So, it served its purpose. It was cute or whatever. I wore it a lot to bed. And now it's done. Everybody knows what it smells like. It's sweet, light, airy. Am I going to repurchase it? No, I'm not. I have Cloud 2.0 and I'm going to use that one too and finish it off. And then that's it for me and the clouds, So yeah, this is the original Cloud. And yes, I have an empty bottle. These are all going to go in my recycle bin after the video. Okay, so the next empty I have is this one right here. And this is Eilish by Billie Eilish. Not a drop left. Let me tell you, you know how they say, was it a Folgers commercial? I think I'm aging myself. But I think the logo, not the logo, the slogan was good to the last drop. I think that's Maxwell House. Well, let me tell you, this fragrance was good to the last drop. This is a very pretty, to me, easy vanilla to wear. Yep, and I have finished my bottle. Now, I like this fragrance. Now, am I going to repurchase it? I am not sure because I have Nebraska and I feel like they're so similar that, when my Nebraska is done, maybe I'll get an Eilish and, kind of like, who knows? But the lady with the titties has come to an end and I really did enjoy this fragrance. So time will tell if she returns to the collection. Next up is another heavy hitter, And this is a Delina exclusive. I finished it. I finished my Delina exclusive, but I'm already on my next bottle. But I just wanted to share. I don't know. I don't feel like throwing this bottle away. It's so pretty. What can I do with it? Tell me in the comments what I could do with this bottle, y'all. It's really pretty though. So yep, Delina exclusive. As I said, I'm already on my next bottle. It's sitting over there. So there's no question whether or not I would repurchase it. I love this fragrance. It's rose, it's incense. It's just really creamy, very enveloping. I love it. I wear this all year round. It doesn't matter to me. I think this is supposed to be for the cooler weather, but child, there's no cooler weather here in Florida. So I am going to wear my Delina exclusive always. Like I've said before, I have Delina exclusive and I have Delina La Rose. I don't have the original Delina. And I don't believe I'll ever own it because those are the two I prefer. So why buy another one if you don't really check for it, you know? So anyways, Delina exclusive. This is my empty, already on the other bottle. Definitely a gorgeous fragrance. Next up is this one right here from the house of TOVA, and this is Stella. I love me some Stella, and I've already started on the next bottle. Gosh, this is so pretty. It's an easy reach for me. I wear this all the time. I wear it to bed. I wear it to run errands. It's just something that sometimes I'm at home. I just took a shower. I'm going nowhere and I spray some Stella on. It's a very pretty, it's sweet. I know there's vanilla. There's some florals. There's some fruits. It's everything, okay? I think it gives me decent performance, gives me up to 6 hours on the skin, being well moisturized, and you're living your really pretty scent bubble. Yeah. Stella from the house of TOVA. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance. I finished the bottle and I'm on to the next one. Next, I have this one here from Philosophy, and this is Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. I bought this fragrance because of AI the Great. And let me tell you, I did not regret it. This thing was done in a New York minute. I wore it to bed. It was just so cozy and lovely. I loved wearing this. Am I going to buy another bottle? I don't know. I think on my list I have some other fragrances I want to empty before I buy another one of these. But this is such a pretty, pretty fragrance. Makes me feel it when I wear this. It feels like I'm getting a big fat hug from my scent, and it is a gorgeous. So this is Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere, a fragrance that I use for bedtime. Just, you know, mulling around the house, stuff like that. It's not like a fragrance that you want to go out in or anything like that. I mean, do what you want with your fragrance, but I'm talking about what I did with it. I never wore it out anywhere. It was something I wore in the house, something I wore to bed, and I absolutely, positively enjoyed it. I still have some of the body cream and the body wash, but the fragrance is absolutely done. And yeah, it was really, really a great experience wearing Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere from Philosophy. Well, it is no surprise that I finished a bottle of Prada Paradoxe. Oh, there is some left. What? This is a whole this is a whole other, nah, that's not gonna be one wear. That's like a quarter of a wear for me. This not gonna cut it. This is not gonna cut it. But anyways, Prada Paradoxe, this is the original, and this is like a 1.7 ounce. It was a 1.7 ounce bottle. There's a little tiny bit in here, which I'm sure gonna wear before I put it in a recycle bin. That's for sure. Oh gosh, you guys know what this is. This is sweet. It's neroli. It's orange blossom. There's vanilla. It's a very pretty designer fragrance. Is it groundbreaking? Absolutely not, but it makes me happy. I already have my other bottle back there sitting with the Intense, so there's no question whether I'm going to continue to have this in my collection. It is already there. And this is a Prada Paradoxe from the house of Prada. If you haven't smelled this, I don't know where you've been, but get your nose on it if you haven't already. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Next up, I have this one right here, and I can't believe it's done. This is Sunset Hour from Goldfield and Banks, Australia. Y'all, this is done. I love this fragrance. It is such an easy reach. When I tell you, when I don't know what to wear, and I want to go to work, and this is such an easy reach. It's pretty. It's very feminine. It is not a fragrance that's going to be bothersome to anybody. It is just really great for me. I wear it to the office all the time. I would wear it on the weekend maybe to run errands, but I wear it a lot to work. But so y'all, it is done. Who gonna buy me another Sunset Hour? I'm definitely gonna add this back to my collection. I'm just gonna wait till I find a really good price. So if y'all out there see a really good price on Sunset Hour, let me know, because I want it again. I love this fragrance. It's so pretty. It's peach. It's everything. A beautiful fruity fragrance. Yeah, and I don't want to live without it, so it will be repurchased. Sunset Hour from the house of Goldfield and Banks, Australia. Okay, this one, I don't even know where the cover went, but this is a 1.7 ounce bottle of New York Nights. It is done. But y'all already know I have my big bottle up here, and this fragrance, ooh, this is the caramel that drives me crazy in my collection. I love this fragrance. I wear it all year round. I can't wait till it gets cool to pull this out, because I love this. This makes me so happy. Just caramel, just, ooh. I love this. Love, love, love this fragrance. It's a love for me. One of my favorite Bond No. 9 New York fragrances. And like I said, I will always repurchase this fragrance. This is New York Nights from the house of Bond No. 9 in New York. Next, we have this fragrance here from Creed. It's the first fragrance from Creed that I finished. And it's none other than Windflowers. Y'all knew. Like, there's a little bit in here. Listen, I'm going to decant this. There's a tiny little bit, a couple, maybe 2 mLs in here. And I'm definitely going to get it out before it goes away. Windflowers from Creed. This is one of the prettiest fresh floral fragrances. Whenever I wear this to work, I get a following. People are following me, asking me what I'm wearing, whether it's at the facility or at the supermarket or wherever. This is a fragrance that is a crowd pleaser. It's clean. It's inviting. You just smell it. You just walked out the shower and, you were using like a really expensive soap or something. This is a very pretty fragrance. I love it. I'm already on bottle number 2, and there is no doubt that Windflowers from Creed will always be in the collection. Okay, definitely a must have. Yep, and I must decant this 2 ml because this ain't going to waste. This is too pricey. So yep, Windflowers from the house of Creed. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay, I have 2 empty bottles left, and they are 2 of my very favorites. So the first one is, which one should I say first? The first one is here. And this is the infamous Feminin Pluriel. Listen, just like maybe last week, this had something in it. Now it's absolutely empty. And I haven't brought it out yet, but I do have a backup that I'm going to bring out and put up on my little MFK shelf. So this is Feminin Pluriel. Y'all already know. It's my favorite floral fragrance, my favorite overall floral fragrance. Ooh, at this point. It's a very easy reach for me. It's a compliment snatcher. Absolutely that. It's clean, it's powdery, it's pretty, it's very feminine, as the name suggests. If you've watched this channel, you already know Feminin Pluriel is where it's at. And no different. Things have not changed. So now when I open that other bottle, What's next? A backup. Because I never want to be without this fragrance. And I repeat, I never want to be without my Feminine Pluriel from the house of Francis Kirk Dijon. Last but certainly not least is this girl here. This empty girl here from the house of PDM. And this is Valaya. Dang, I had 2 PDMs on my empties list. But this Valaya came in and went out way quicker than that Delina exclusive. I went through this thing like a hot knife through butter. That's what happened with Valaya. You guys already know. Backup is already in use and doing its thing. If you don't know what Valaya smells like, think clean, musky. Some people say like detergent. I don't get detergent. I just get a really aldehydic, Akigalo, with just a very pretty fragrance. And I love it. There are a lot of people that are decluttering Valaya. They don't like it. Well, y'all could all send it here to Tampa Bay because I will have backup after backup. Now I'm just waiting for a good PDM sale to get my backup to that one that's in use. So yep, this is Valaya, and I've said this time and time again. This fragrance, despite the category of a clean fragrance, which those usually don't last a long time, this thing keeps on going. It never quits. It gives you 12 plus hours, and when you think it's done, the wind might blow and you get a whiff of yourself and you're like, oh, Valaya, oh, honey, you still there. Yes, Valaya is still there, and she's here to stay. She is here to stay. I love this fragrance. It is my favorite PDM fragrance, hands down. Hands all the way down. So, yep, Valaya from the house of PDM made the empties list. Okay, y'all, so that brings us to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I like watching empties because I'm always intrigued, especially when people have big collections that they're actually emptying it. Well, this is my first empties video from having my channel. And I've had my channel for about a year and a few months. So yeah, I was excited to film this and I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and that your notification bell is turned on so you won't miss any of my uploads. And like I always say, we could be anything in this world we want to be with hard work, dedication, and perseverance. But in the meantime, if we're not there, or even if we're already there, smell like good people, smell fabulous at all times. See y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.